customer expectation to the similarity of the core products offered. This aspect often represents only a small percentage of the cost of a product. Thus, true to the Pareto 80-20 rules, it is estimated that the product environment or logistic elements account for about 80% of the cost of a product. Environment or logistic elements are estimated to account for about 80% of the product's impact, but only 20% of the cost. Now, I will talk about the 7 rights of consumer service, showing the main classification of service which are correctly quantity, cost, product, customer, time, place, and condition, and the concept of applying them to consumer service. On the other hand, the logistic components of a customer service are just as important as they can be classified in a different way. The element of consumer service can be divided into 3 categories that reflect the nature and timing of the particular service requirement. 1. Pre-transactions. They include writing customer service policy, accessibility of ordering personnel. 2. Transaction elements under this heading will include ordering cycle time, inventory availability, delivery alternative. 3. Post-transaction elements such as availability of spare parts, call time, return policy, customer complaints, and procedures. The intent of this is to evaluate the components of consumer service. There are 4 main cross-functional dimensions, which are time, typical or the full time, cycle time, confidence, communication, and flexibility, the ability to recognize and respond to a customer change needs. 2 different models of quality of service are considered: a very basic model and more complicated and basic model and extended model. Basic service model perceived quality is always a judgment made by the customer, whatever the consumer thinks is reality, regardless of what the supplier believes to the contrary. Extended service model. The objective of this approach is to identify the various service gaps that can or could appear throughout the customer service process. Consumer policy development. Many studies have been conducted to measure the effect of poor customer service. These studies conclude that when stock is unavailable or when delivery is unreliable, main buyers will rarely seek products from an alternative supplier to meet their requirements. Consumer service levels. This equilibrium is not easy to define, although it can be easily described as the point at which the additional revenue for each increment of a service equals the cost of service. Customer service explosion. Good customer service can provide a distinctive difference between a company offering and that of its competitors.